Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Matt, and we have a ridiculous amount of crypto news to discuss today. I'm so excited to get into all of this, and I think NFTs are going to have an awesome time in the near future. So if you guys are new, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. So if you guys have not already seen all of the incredible things that we have going for us in the NFT community here, it has been rumored on Twitter. Again, it's hard to tell whether or not these are 100% true, but a lot of people on Twitter have been talking about the idea that Solana NFTs will be available on OpenSea in January. Now, a lot of people in the replies have been discussing this, and there are a lot of people who are sort of doubting this rumor, but I do think it is worth talking about regardless, because let's be honest, folks, would this be shocking? Would it shock you if OpenSea, the greatest and largest NFT marketplace in the entire world, decided to list NFTs on the Solana blockchain? Because Solana NFTs are absolutely humongous. You guys know this, and they've only really established around an eighth of the market share that Ethereum NFTs have. So if you are interested in purchasing or selling Solana NFTs, just know that there is really only an eighth as many people interested in buying and selling as there are interested in Ethereum. And you guys can see that when we look at the amount of volume which has been sold in these collections, it doesn't even compare right now to Solana's ecosystem. And that's just the fact that Ethereum has been around longer. It's more established. Again, it's definitely less efficient with gas fees and the time it takes to send money. You guys know the deal with Ethereum, but they've been around a lot longer and they're a lot more established on here, and the volume of which these collections have been traded isn't even close compared to Solana. It's way, way bigger. So why wouldn't OpenSea want to capitalize on a lot of these other industries, hopefully absorb it on their platform in some sense, and as they're growing, capitalize on their new potential, capitalize on Solana's growth, Tezos, there are tons of other NFTs, even Cardano NFTs, tons of other ones I think they would like to add to their platform. So definitely, again, a nice rumor, a nice thought that maybe in the future OpenSea could add them. Again, just a speculation right now, but I definitely could see this coming true, as OpenSea does seem to be on the cutting edge of NFT buying and selling. In other news, Bored Ape Yacht Club has actually recently flipped CryptoPunks in terms of their floor price. So for those that don't know what a floor price is, it's very simple. It is the lowest amount that the bottom NFT in a collection is going for. So when we take a look at the Bored Ape Yacht Club, the current floor price is 53.89 Ethereum. So if you want to buy one of these, that's the cheapest you're going to get one for. And what they have essentially done right now is actually flipped the CryptoPunks, which have, as you guys know, probably the most notoriety out there. When we take a look at the CryptoPunks, I mean, they are absolutely humongous. They have some of the most notoriety out there, yet when we look at them on OpenSea, they don't have a floor price listed because they are being sold in different ways. I think they're only available on the Larva Labs website or whatnot, and they don't have a floor price here on OpenSea. And to be honest with you, the community building for Bored Ape Yacht Club has been an awful lot better. I don't know if you guys saw the yacht party that they had earlier this year, but there were actually people who literally went on a yacht with their Bored Ape, membership or whatnot into the Bored Ape Yacht Club. They met in real life and went on an actual yacht, and that was a big event and stuff. So definitely a lot of active community building here, whereas the CryptoPunks are a little bit more passive in a sense. So for the first time ever, when we look at these floors, the Bored Ape Yacht Club has dramatically overtaken them, which is just incredible. So the floor right now, again, this article is not, going to be always 100% time accurate, but they listed 53.9 here. It's currently right now 53.89, so quite close. And again, the floor is $215,000 for a Bored Ape Yacht Club, which is literally ridiculous. I remember seeing these guys on here when they were going for like 5 Ethereum, 4 Ethereum. So it's been a while. I do remember vividly watching these guys grow in terms of size. So that is just incredible. And again, CryptoPunks still going for not too shabby, $210,000. So still an awful lot, but it is interesting to watch the way these prices here have converged. I do remember in September, October, where CryptoPunks were going for around $500,000. So that definitely is a good drop from where they were, but still impressive nonetheless. Now, before we go any further, guys, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my Patreon, because if you guys have not already been over here, this is where I post NFT alerts, crypto alerts, all that stuff. So if you guys want to know whenever I buy an altcoin, whenever I buy any NFT or whatnot, the information is available here on my Patreon. I provide you guys with alerts and access to private roles in my Discord. To be honest with you, I do think it is a steal for only $10 a month. Link is down below in the description. Of course, it does help support me and make future content. So I always do appreciate it, guys. The link is down below. In other news, guys, Solana has actually released something called Space Runners, which you guys can see here. These are some of the most interesting collaboration that I have seen on the Solana ecosystem so far. Now, I don't own one of these. I was contemplating it. It's a lot of money, but I was contemplating picking one of these up. It is very expensive, but it does definitely pique my interest. I'm going to be monitoring this very closely, and of course, for those that are on my Patreon, you guys will know if I actually end up picking one of these up or not. But basically, Space Runners is the first NFT metaverse fashion brand in collaboration with artists and whatnot, but mostly NFT champions Kyle Kuzma and Nick Young. I've heard of Nick Young. I haven't heard of the other guy. I don't watch NBA, but they basically just released 10,000 NFT sneakers, which normally wouldn't sound particularly amazing. It's not like these NFTs are particularly amazing in any way, but knowing who is behind this project is pretty amazing. So when we take a look at their Twitter, you guys can see this is the Space Runners account. I'll drop them a follow here. And they basically were dropped with Kyle Kuzma, who has 1.1 million followers, and Nick Young here, who has 500,000 followers. So pretty incredible stuff to watch people of such big stature actually launching their own NFT. Because frequently you will see rappers who launch their own NFT, and if you look on Solana, I'm sure you could find some of them at the very bottom of these collections. There are definitely some out there that have been released by either celebrities or rappers or people who have some level of public influence, but typically they don't perform very well. I know there was one that was done with the rapper. This one here, Trolls, which just absolutely crashed and burned. 0.16 floor price. And these are just honestly really stupid. So definitely did not think these were going to go anywhere. But what's nice about Space Runners is, again, they have such a massive following. It seems like they're doing a pretty good job of managing their social media, of collaborating with NBA-related things, and of course, they are available on Magic Eden, which is another Solana marketplace out there, Solana, of course, which you guys can see here, and FTX. So definitely great to see that we're getting some more mainstream attention and more mainstream people are actually creating their own NFTs. So that is absolutely awesome. Again, I have not picked one of these up yet, but I will be watching and seeing if perhaps in the future this is something I might consider. In other news, guys, crypto and NFT have actually recently overlapped in terms of the searches on Google Trends. This I thought was very interesting. So for the longest time, crypto and NFT actually managed to stay far apart. They came close to converging in like February, March, but even then they didn't really have much of a meeting point. And then obviously in mid-2021, crypto absolutely surges, and NFTs unfortunately don't have that level of search volume. Yet as we look on, you guys can see they start creeping a little closer, and finally, for the first time ever, NFT has actually overtaken crypto. So that is very interesting. It is hard to believe that has happened. And again, you could actually sort by subregions. So if you guys wanted to, you could sit here and look at this and say, Minnesota cares more about crypto than NFTs, and you could find and sort by other states out there and see, which ones care about, which interest here. You could sort by NFT. So I thought that was kind of interesting as well. Now, for those who have been keeping up, of course, with the collection from Adidas, I thought you guys would like to see this. This is the Adidas Originals into the Metaverse. I'm sure a lot of people remember when Adidas decided to release this. And basically, there are 20,000 people who own these Adidas NFTs. Again, these were very, very well hyped on Twitter. I think they had a launch price of zero point 0.2 Ethereum, I think, somewhere around there. But they've had a lot of discussion on Twitter, and you guys can see the floor price has stayed constant over the past good few days. So that is always awesome. A very stable floor price of around 0.75, so around $3,000, which is an awful lot of money. But they have been stabilizing for a while, and when you look at the recent activity, there are a ton of sales on here that are constantly going on. So very nice to see Adidas NFTs, still continuing to be awfully successful. I know that this was widely talked about on Twitter and stuff, and they've managed to stay in the forefront of Ethereum NFTs. A lot of trading volume, a lot of attention on this collection here, and I hope that in the future we are able to see more mainstream companies like this launch NFTs. I do think they will hold their value. I think Adidas, in the same way Adidas or Nike shoes hold their value, I think Adidas may hold their value in the metaverse and NFT world as well. So definitely interested to see how this continues to go in the future. Now, final thing I want to talk about is Under Armour. They actually released their first NFT a couple of days ago. I actually did not hear about this. I don't know why this seemed to kind of evade my attention on Twitter, but they decided to release their first NFT collection. So it is built on Polygon, and the Genesis Curry Flow 9 collection has around 3,000 of them, and they are designed to replace Curry's signature shoe. And the Curry Flow 9 is a shoe that the Star Player wore, and he broke the record for the most 3 points in NBA history, so that is always cool. And yeah, it's just awesome to see they have a bunch of different variations here of the NFT, and they actually dropped it, sold out almost instantly, which is incredible. And they were originally priced at around $333. So that is always interesting. And then when we check on OpenSea here, they are going for a little more. They're going for a good deal more than that right now. So the lab is going for half an Ethereum, so give or take $2,000. And the other ones are going for even more than that. So definitely does look like these will be here to stay. So similar thing, again, very mainstream, big, kind of people getting involved in this in the same way that Adidas has. So nice to see that, the basketball world at least has been, sports basketball world has been venturing into the NFT, universe as well. So that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this update. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe again. Check out the Patreon down below in the description if you guys want access to all of my altcoin trades, my NFT trades, and of course, access to a private chat on Discord where you guys talk about NFTs with everybody else. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to drop a like, subscribe. I appreciate it. My name is Matt. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.